did you guys meet?
I met Brandon through a friend of a band I was in at the time, and he was telling me that, oh, this Brandon guy, he needs a drummer for the show. And I was just like, all right, I'm on board. I heard the tracks on MySpace, and I was sold. And from there, it was just that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. This guy showed up. He drove to pick me up at a train station. He pulls up in like a silver Beetle. He gets out of his car, and he's got flowing golden locks like out to here, aviators, red zip-up, puffy, sleeveless North Face. He's got a T-shirt under that, workout shorts, and then flip-flops. And I was just like, here we go. This is exactly what I want.
Nice.
And you know, we got along too. So
yeah,
that was the important part.
Big plus.
Is there a statement that you're trying to go for with this album?
I think for us musically right now, we're just into doing whatever we feel like doing, and I know that's like a statement that is said like over and over again, but most of the tracks are like fairly different from one another, and the textures are varied, and it's a lot of color at once. And one thing we've tried to do is have songs that have a lot of different musical scenery that's going on. So it felt natural to kind of call it vibe.
Yes, and as far as any sort of message with our songwriting, really we started just playing whatever first, so we felt it out. And I think we often found ourselves finding meaning afterwards, when we made it at that time and what came out of it later. And the meanings may constantly change because it's whatever mood you listen to them while you're listening, you know, so there's no fixed meaning.
Very cool. Very cool.
Shows. We just we're putting out our EP now, and we're also on a compilation album called I'm Loaded off Dope Records, and that actually debuted today at like 5:30. So that's nice. And actually, we're getting our masters back today from Los Angeles for our EP. So you know, we're putting this show together, and we're hopefully gonna get some of it on tape. So today's a big day.
Definitely.
And as far as months go, I think we like to plan ahead, but right now we're concentrating on today.
Yes.
What do you hope for people to take away from what you see, from what they're about to see and hear?
Getting shaken up by like this man's vocal work, and seeing the weird faces that I make that I couldn't even recreate right now because I'm not even aware of, drummers always make faces while they play, so that's those specifics. Like if someone could take away that would be pretty gnarly.
Yeah, if somebody could take away Troy's face, that's all I want.
Yeah,
that's all I want.
That would solve so many problems. So
Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
Okay.
Don't be sorry, man.
What's the best part about being a musician?
I actually have an immediate answer for that. Can I go first?
Please go ahead.
Can I go first?
You can go first. You go first.
Okay. I really like how there are different experiences being a musician. Like we write songs, and that's something that's really awesome. And then there's a really dynamic recording process, and that adds another augmented element to the art form. And then we have a shut up. talking, and then you have like a show, and that's like it totally turns your whole creative perspective upside down much of the time. And then it's like we get to do stuff like this where we have to like analyze ourselves and be serious for like brief moments at a time before it gets crazy again. So I just like the entropy and cataclysm of artistic nonsense that's constantly pouring out of every faucet of this life that I get to lead. So
Yes.
it's cool.
Do you second that, or would you like to say anything in particular?
There's nothing I can really say right now.
Okay.
He pretty much
Try,
play good,
and go boom.
That's fantastic. Well, if there's nothing else you guys want me to touch on, then I think that was awesome.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
And
we'll have a good night.
See you out there.
Yes. All right. Game over.
Yep. Today, the Loud Blue Press called us menacing psych rock with some metal, and then compared the vocals to Ian Curtis from Joy Division. So I mean, somewhere in that realm of